Hey, so let's talk keyword research for KDP, Amazon KDP, and let's start with what makes your book discoverable according to KDP themselves. So they say to make your book easier to find on Amazon, you need keywords, right, that accurately portray your book's content and reflect the words customers will use when they search, okay? Along with factors like sales history, Amazon bestseller rank. Relevant keywords can boost your placement in search results on Amazon.com, and this applies to other marketplaces as well. So with that in mind, let's go through the best practices, and I'll link in the description below so you don't have to memorize the URL over here. But you're welcome to memorize it. If you do memorize it, let me know in the comments. So the best practice is combine keywords in the most logical order. And they give an example: military science fiction is probably something the customers will search for, but not science fiction military. So they do have a logical order that they suggest you use. They also suggest you use up to 7 keywords or short phrases, okay? And that will be presumably in the keyword backend 7 boxes in your KDP platform. And also, before publishing on KDP or publishing your book, make sure you search using keywords you're considering on Amazon. So once you've got your keywords, type it into the search field and see if you get some kind of a drop down. And I'll walk you through that very shortly. And finally, they say think like a reader. I mean, this should be fairly obvious. Think like a reader. What would readers want to buy, or what would buyers want to type into the search bar? Okay, if you were a customer. So I'm gonna link this in the description below. I also want to cover briefly something over here on keyword tips, metadata and keyword tips. Customers are more likely to skim past long titles, okay, over 60 characters. So that's probably something you want to know about. And I see so many books, especially the low content or no content books that just stuff keywords like no tomorrow. Anyway, so just keep this in mind. This is one of the best practices, okay? So if you go to Amazon.com and you type in anything, like, I don't know, we've used gratitude in the past, and just have a look at what the drop down shows. So these are what comes up on Amazon. This is the rest over here is an extension that I'm using, and it's called this one right here. It's called AMZ or AMZ Suggestion Expander, completely free Chrome extension, so you can see what else people are looking for. And this is where I want to talk about something called long tail versus short tail keywords. So keywords or keyword is actually a phrase or a word. It can be more than one word, okay? So we need to be very clear on that. It doesn't mean one word, okay? It means a phrase or several words stringed together, okay? So gratitude might be would be actually considered a short tail keyword because there's only one word, so it's very short, okay? So you could do something like gratitude journal for teens, and then keep going with prompts. So something like that, gratitude journal for teens with prompts, would be a long tail keyword, okay? So whenever you're thinking about niching down or niching up, so you found a niche that you think you want to enter, or you got a book or some kind of idea that you're trying to test out, run through the keywords to see whether you got enough demand, you know, your Amazon bestseller rank and so on, and search results, and see. So if you have too many search results, for example, you're going to get a lot of search results if you just type in gratitude. In fact, it may not even be books, okay? So let's just type gratitude and see what comes up. Well, firstly, you can see there's 30,000 or more search results, and they are mostly books, so that's handy. But if you niche down, let's do what we suggested earlier. Gratitude journal, journal for teens with prompts, and let's just see what happens. Okay, so you still got a lot of results, 30,000. So you can even niche down further with prompts. Maybe you can try this for teen girls and moms with prompts, and look at that. So just by niching down, meaning you've gone, instead of just one word, as a very short tail keyword, you've gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 words. Okay, by adding 8 more words, you have gone from 30,000 to 284 results. And this is where obviously you'll have to take a look and have a look at the bestseller rank. So I'm seeing some really good bestseller ranks over here. Some of them are sponsored, of course, but look at the first one. It's over here. It's less than 100,000. That's quite nice. This is 45,000. This is 81,000. So you'll definitely make sales regularly with a long tail keyword like this. So keep in mind that Amazon does have their suggestion for what you need to you should be doing, okay? And they also suggest over here, do not keep your titles, not too long if possible. Make sure you read the metadata guidelines for books. I don't want you to fall foul of any dodgy practices. They do tell you what not to do. So try and avoid that, like book title, unauthorized things. So I'll link in the description below as well, a link to this page. And finally, in your 7 backend boxes, you are only allowed 50 characters. So if you don't know how many characters 50 characters is, type in your keyword, for example, and then copy that, and then go to something like wordcounter.net and then paste that in and see how many words there is, how many words and characters. So in this one you'd have 54 characters. So instead of doing something like this, maybe you want to get rid of some filler words like for, and maybe even with, so you're down to 41 characters. So maybe you can keep with, that'll be 46 characters, and then maybe you want to keep and, that'll be a total of 50 characters. So you can mix and match. Personally, I just eliminate all filler words like and, for, and with, that kind of thing. Especially for my back end keywords, I don't tend to use those. But it's completely up to you. Okay, so just a short video today on niching down long tail and short tail keywords and what Amazon recommends you do. So again, this extension I'm using, it's called it's free, AMS Suggestion Expander. Okay, and I also use another tool, Publisher Rocket, but we'll cover that in a separate video. I hope you found today's short video on keywords for Amazon KDP useful. If you did, don't forget to smash that like button. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe, and I shall see you next time. Have a great day, everyone.